Hello, and welcome everyone to the Abekiosis Game Show! Today, our two contestants, Abekiosis and Abekiosis, will be competing to make the best spooky OC! So the rules are simple. In the first round,
you must answer a series of spooky questions
in order to get some spooky traits to add to your OC.
and then
We'll bring out the wheel to see what extra traits you will have to add. First off, Abekiosis. Which one of these is your favorite color?
Oh, that's a tricky one. Is it about the color or just like which pumpkin do I like the most?
Just choose a pumpkin.
Okay, I will choose one indeed. I kind of like how the blue one is like a different color. I don't really like that blue very much, but like I like how it's like the opposite of what you would expect a pumpkin to be. But I also like how the orange one is juicy and like, ooh, this is quite tricky, I must say. But you know what? A long time ago, I had a white pumpkin and I carved a little ghost on it, and I like that, so I'm gonna choose the white one.
Splendid choice. Oh, and what a coincidence! Because you chose the white one, your OC is gonna be a ghost!
Oh, haha! Wow, what a coincidence. You know what? I'm quite happy with that. Let's go.
Next question. Which one of these candies would you want to eat?
Ooh, you know what? That's another tricky one. Definitely not the candy corn. And gummies, they're nice with other foods, but just alone gummies, they're kind of like not that good. And it explicitly says that it's a muffin and not a cupcake, so that's excluded. So it's between the cake pop, chocolate, and cookie. And you know what? I'm gonna go with the cookie.
A cookie! An exquisite choice indeed! This means that your OC's eye color will be orange!
Okay, I'm good with that. That's pretty cool. That's nice.
Next question. Which ghost is your favorite ghost?
I think they're all very cute, but I'm gonna have to go with the first one because he just has that goofy, blank expression on his face. I don't know, there's just something about him.
That's a great choice. He's stupid, just like you.
Very funny!
Now, this means that your OC's hair color will be blue. A nice gradient you got there.
It'll be a nice contrast to the orange eye, and it will fit well with the ghost theme of the character.
I like your thinking. Now that is all the questions we have in store for you. So next, we're gonna bring out the wheel! So for this next challenge, you will need to spin the wheel and see what will you get. You will have to add these to your OC to make it a little trickier to include everything. Ready? Spin!
Button, okay. Not a fan of that. I don't know exactly how I'll fit that in with the ghost theme. I wouldn't choose it, but I'll make it work.
Glad to hear it. Let's spin the wheel again!
Whoofs! Oh, okay! Wow, I don't know how this is gonna work, once again, with the ghost theme. It's gonna be tricky, but I'll make it work.
Now, spin the wheel again! You have 2 more chances to get something that will make your OC look epic!
Okay, let's spin it again. Oh! A stomach mouth! You know what? This will look very cool, I think, okay? Hopefully I can fit it in with all the other things and it will not look insane. I don't know, we will see. I think this should look pretty cool. Okay, let's go.
Now, Abekiosis, ready for your last spin?
Sure am. It's gonna be a good one, I can feel it.
Oh, clear skin!
Oh my goodness, this is crazy. First the ghost and then clear skin? Ah! This is basically a guarantee. Wait, what? I don't know what that meant, but it's good. It fits perfectly with the ghost, and I was kind of gonna do this anyway.
Now, Abekiosis, are you happy with all of your items?
I think it will work out. Hopefully, I'll be able to fit everything together and not make it look insane, but yeah.
Abekiosis, you go and make that OC.
So of course I had to just start with like a little design just to see how exactly am I gonna fit all of these things together. And just to recap, it needs to be a ghost with orange eyes, blue hair, specifically these 3 blues, button eyes, hooves, a stomach mouth, and clear skin, or like see-through skin. So this is what I ended up with. I feel like it's really cute. Then I had to start making the actual drawing. So I just started off with getting some very simple ideas, and I was trying to think of like what could be a backstory for this character just so I could make a good picture out of it, but I couldn't really think, like, I don't know. For me, like, my characters, their lore is really just whatever happens in the main story, and then I don't really think about much of like what happened before the main story past whatever is like very necessary. Like childhoods, they're so hard for me, like I don't think about that, and I know most people it's like, oh my goodness, they got abused by their parents, they got murdered 3 times as a child, and it's like, oh my goodness, what the heck? Like I don't know, I just don't really put much importance on, I don't know if this makes sense. I know usually vaguely like what their life was like before the story, but I've been trying to get better at that. Sorry, that was like a weird tangent. I don't even know if I explained what I was trying to, but basically I was having trouble thinking of a story for this character, since for these videos I really just make the character then like throw it away after, so I didn't want to put too much effort into thinking of something only for me to like not ever use it again. But basically what I came up with is she could be like some sort of experiment or something, because she has the animal features but she's also humanoid. You know, she looks like a mix of a bunch of things, you know? She could be the result of a science experiment or something. I don't know if I'm explaining this good at all, but yeah. Anyway, so that's her backstory sort of, I guess. I don't know. Also, the anatomy on her legs, I know they're like really bad. Okay, I've never like drawn legs like this, or maybe I have, but either way, it's not something I do very often, so it's not very good, but ignore that. And I decided to just go with some thin line art for once because, I don't know, I just wanted to. I was just like reminded of this one picture I made from another OC challenge a long time ago. I think that was like over a year ago. I just wanted to do that because, I don't know, I like that picture. Ooh. So yeah, anyway, I did a multiply layer and I added like these little swirly things. I don't really know what the backstory of this picture is, like I said. And like for the clear skin thing, I was thinking like her rib cage sort of is the clear skin, and then you could like see her bones through it a bit. I did not execute that well at all. It actually does not look see-through at all, and I really should have maybe done it better, but I didn't, which is kind of sucky, but oh well. You know, it was supposed to be like see-through, and also like the things on her, I really just made it look like it was like a solid surface level thing, and I should have made it look more like a lower opacity. I don't know if I'm explaining this good, but hopefully you know what I'm trying to say. If not, that's just because I did a bad job at drawing and explaining it, so yeah, sorry about that. And then I added another multiply layer just to add some things because I just did one and I erased where I wanted the brighter highlights to be, and then I just made another one for darker shadows. Yay! And then I just quickly added another overlay layer on it, and just for some extra shadows, I think. Unless I took that off. No, I didn't. Yeah, I kept that on. So I just added a little bit of extra shadows, and then I added the little things on her because you can see in this other one. Oh yeah, that's another thing I forgot to mention is her mouth. I was kind of struggling with her mouth a bit. I wasn't sure exactly, like, did I want her to have no mouth? Did I want her to have a mouth? So I ended up with this. It's supposed to look kind of like her mouth is like melting a bit, if that makes sense. I don't know if melting is the right word, but you know what it looks like. Then I also decided in the original thing, like the little picture of her, which I maybe like more than the drawing itself, but okay. Anyway, I decided to add those little things. I don't really know what they are, but they look cool. Then I did another little add layer just for warm light, just for a little bit of contrast because I definitely know what I'm talking about. Then I blurred the edges a bit for some more dimension. Yeah, that is about it. And then at the end, I played around with some effects, but I didn't really go with any of them, so yeah, that is all. Overall, I think it's decent. I've been trying to do some more interesting poses with perspective and such. Hopefully it looks cool. I've been trying to get better at that, but this took me 2 hours and 9 minutes. I feel like it's pretty decent. Something about it does feel a bit unfinished to me though, and I'm not 100% sure what it is, but yeah, that's all.
And now it's time for our next contestant, Abekiosis!
That's right, guys, it's me!
Okay, that's enough now. Now, Abekiosis! Are you feeling confident after seeing Abekiosis's traits for her character?
You know what? I hope I will get some good ones, even though I feel like she got some pretty interesting ones. I don't know how she's gonna fit it all together yet, but no matter what, I'll be able to make what I get work, so even if it's not really a fair playing field, I think I'll be able to succeed no matter what I get.
Okay, there you have it, folks. She's feeling pretty confident, even if she gets a disgusting combination of traits. She thinks she will be able to pull through and punch Abekiosis in the face.
That's right.
Okay, ready for your first question?
I sure am.
So, we will be giving you the same questions that Abekiosis had, but the catch is you cannot have the same answers.
Got it.
Now, first question. Which color do you like the most?
Ooh, this is very tricky. Okay, last time she went with what pumpkin she likes the most, but maybe I should go with what color. So I'm leaning towards either black or purple. Can we flip a coin? No! Fine. You know what? I'll choose black because you're black.
Oh, you flatter me.
Okay.
So black was your choice? Vampire is your voice.
Don't know what that means, but okay, I will take it, I guess. You know, it's a little bit less extravagant than I was hoping. I don't know. I don't even know what I was wanting, but I guess the alternative was a witch, which, like, would be okay too. I feel like a ghost would be cooler, so already I think Abekiosis has the advantage, but we'll have to see what else I get. Maybe it'll be cool.
Maybe indeed. Next question. Choose a treat.
So last time, I think she chose the cookie, and so this muffin is kind of looking gross, not gonna lie, so I'm not choosing that. Candy corn is kind of gross, but also I kind of like how the two lines look like eyes. But you know what? I'm gonna go with the chocolate because it's a cat, just like you.
You flatter me.
I think, yeah, okay.
Now let's see what you got. It appears you got brown eyes.
Oh, wow. I don't know how I feel about that. Already, a vampire seemed like a little bit basic for me, but brown eyes on top of that, I do not know what the heck. Well, we'll just have to see what I get, guys. Let's just move on. Next question?
You got it. Which ghost are you most drawn to?
Honestly, in this moment, the bottom left. But we need to turn this around and make myself happy. So we are gonna go with the happy ghost. I like your attitude. Oh my goodness, no! Guys, this is not turning out very good. I don't know about this. This is my character's hair color. So first we got the vampire, which I was already kind of like, meh, about. And not only that, but we got brown eyes and brown hair. Wow. Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna turn out. I guess we'll just have to answer the next question and see what we get.
Yes, indeed. I'm sure you'll be able to make it look exquisite.
Let's hope so.
Now, that is the end of our questions. We need to bring out the wheel!
Okay, well, let's hope it will give me some nice things so I can really spice up my OC. Otherwise, I'm screwed.
You got that right. Now, spin that wheel!
Okay, let's see what I get. A forked tongue. Not sure how that's gonna help me, but now I know I have to make the pose with like an open mouth, or at least a tongue showing in it, and already, this is not helping. Guess we gotta spin again now. Scars! Okay, I mean, this is cool. I'll take it. You know what they say, third time's a charm. Regenerating limbs? How am I gonna draw that? No, how am I gonna draw that? How do I draw regenerating limbs if it's a static picture? So far, this is not in my favor. This is rigged. This is rigged!
Okay, I think we can maybe calm down a little bit.
Well, maybe fourth time's a charm. Maybe it will be the thing that really brings this whole character together and... Ghost? Is this allowed?
It is indeed allowed.
So what then? It's a vampire ghost? Is this I don't understand here. Okay, give me You know what? I will make it work. Just you wait and see.
I'm loving the confidence. Now, get drawing.
Okay, so I had no idea how the heck I was gonna like put all of this together. Just to recap, it has to be a vampire, brown eyes, brown hair, specifically this color, a forked tongue, regenerating limbs, scars, and he has to be a ghost. So as you can see, I had no idea what I was gonna do with this. So I decided to go with a dude for once. Like, I don't usually draw. Guys, I repeat this like every single video.
Say it with me now. I can't draw guys.
Okay, but I don't know why. I decided I wanted to. Probably because the brown hair and brown eyes, and I like when guys have brown hair and brown eyes. But I had no idea what I was gonna do for his outfit, so I just decided I'll do that when I actually start the drawing, which is usually a bad idea, but whatever. And for the scars and regenerating limbs thing, I kind of put those a bit together. So I gave him like these green lines all over his body that kind of look like veins and scratches a bit, which is the regenerating limbs and the scars at the same time. I am probably gonna come back to this picture and fix it a bit because I don't really like how it looks right now. So I started with a sketch, obviously. I wanted him to look kind kind of like, not dumb, but like, I wanted to give him like a, what's it called, like a mile stare or something, where it kind of doesn't look like he's looking at anything because he's a ghost, right? So I wanted him to be like dead, you know, he's not like actually there. And also I decided to go with, I think, original vampires. Instead of becoming one once you get bit, it's more dependent on how you die. So like if you die by some way like that's violent, I think that's one of the ways you can. If you die in a very violent way, then you can become a vampire. So that's what he is, except that he's not physically present. He's more of a ghost. Well, yeah, he's a ghost. And I didn't really draw that he's a ghost. It's more like in his backstory, and you can kind of see that, oh, this ain't any regular vampire. This is a ghost vampire. Whoa. And I went with thick lines because I kind of had this idea in mind of, you know, those like really vibrant and colorful pictures. I'll try to find a picture. I think like I wanted it to kind of look like that, like very digital, very colorful, very bright, vibrant colors that kind of make your eyes hurt if you look at it too long. That's kind of what I wanted to go with for this, but it did not end up looking like that. It just ended up looking green, so I kind of gave up on that. It's what is happening to my voice? What the heck? Okay, I'm back to normal. I don't know what the heck that was. Okay, but anyway, so I decided to make his hair a little bit longer. I added like a thing at the back just because, I don't know, I feel like it would be good. For his outfit, I don't know what he's supposed to be. Quite honestly, I don't know. He kind of looks like a pirate, but it was supposed to be more like, you know, like old clothing, but I didn't really look at any references, so he kind of looks more like a pirate, which, you know what, that's fine too. You know, he also has the braid, which kind of makes it look like that, and I also just gave him earrings just because it would match, so maybe he was a pirate. You know, he could be on like one of those ghost ships or something. I don't know. What a great idea. I don't know how I'll do that though. He was originally like in like a little forest. You'll see I add trees later. But yeah, so that I just started shading him and stuff. And oh my goodness, ignore the terrible anatomy. I might try and fix that when I go back to this picture and fix it. It's like so bad. So like ignore the arms. Oh my goodness, it's like actually so bad. It's actually like kind of embarrassing, not gonna lie. What the heck? But yeah, I forgot to mention that the green represents that like he can regenerate himself, if this makes sense. Like he can like just grow himself back because he's not physically there, you know? I explained that really badly, but yeah, then I was just trying to like add some atmosphere, you know, like make it look like he's actually in the picture. And I wanted the green to stay fully green no matter what, even if there's like shadows over him. So you can see it's like he's glowing in the dark. And I added the background a bit. And yeah, I'm not very satisfied with how this looks, but yeah, that's what I did. I don't know what I'm saying anymore, guys. What the flip? Yeah, so I think that's all for him. I'm gonna go back and fix it a bit, probably, because he looks not very good right now. But yeah, that's him. I feel like he looks a little bit stupid though, and I could not find a way to fit in the forked tongue without making it look so disgusting. So maybe I get minus points for that, but I kept everything else in, you know, so hopefully it's fine. Also, I thought I'd mention my 2 Halloween costumes in this video is Naruto and Princess Leia, because I wanted to go with costumes that I did in real life. So last year I was Naruto, and then I don't know how many years ago I was Princess Leia, because I didn't know what else to do. I don't know, I wanted it to be costumes that I actually did in real life. So I didn't do like Xenoblade or anything. I thought about it, but I didn't. Yeah, I thought I'd mention that. Okay.
Both art pieces are in! How are you both feeling about them?
Decent. Bad. Never mind, I'm feeling good. Like I should. Went and took a walk around the neighborhood. Standing right here on the stage of wood.
Okay, 100 points for you.
Yes!
Shall we take a look at them?
Yeah. Sure.
So first off, we have Abekiosis' piece. Contestant number 1. Her traits were ghost, orange eyes, blue hair, button eyes, hooves, stomach, mouth, and clear skin. Let's see. Looks like she added every single one. An interesting choice. Abekiosis, would you mind explaining this piece to the audience?
Sure. So I just did the thin lines to make it look more crisp. I tried to do a more dynamic pose with some perspective on like the arm with the hand, as you can see. And I really like how I made the hair flowy, and I like how the rib cage and the mouth kind of shape each other a bit, if that makes sense. So yeah, I think it's decent. And I also added some blur on the edge to give more dimension, you know? So yes, that is what I did.
Interesting choices you made, and the fact that you added every single thing on your list kind of flabbergasts me.
Okay.
Next, we have contestant number 2's art piece. Take it away!
Oh, is it that bad?
I meant explain it.
Oh, okay then. So I did some thicker lines, makes it look a little bit, I don't know, bad. And also the anatomy is disgusting. Ignore the arms, it's really bad. And also the things that I got, my traits, was a vampire, brown eyes, brown hair, regenerating limbs, scars, and ghost.
Yeah, I think you're forgetting one there.
No, I'm not.
Yes you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes you are.
No.
No, the forked tongue. You forgot to mention the forked tongue.
Oh, I didn't need a forked tongue.
Eh?
That's not lore accurate. Who cares?
Why would you even want me to think that?
What? To not lose points?
Oh, wait. Don't tell me. I forgot to mention, we're playing golf rules. It's Balloween, not Halloween.
Wait, so do I win?
You do.
Wait, so does that mean you didn't like my rhymes?
Yes, they were disgusting.
Oh. Wait, so does that mean my art sucked?
Anyway, here's your prize money. Go buy a house with it or something. And I am going to go play some golf.
Okay. Can you please stop smiling like that? You've been doing that for the past 8 seconds and it's really creepy. I don't like it.
Uh-oh. Look out! Ball incoming!
Ah!